So let's talk about Zillow. Zillow stopped buying homes. They put out an official statement saying Zillow offers is ceasing to exist as of now. Who knows if they're going to restart it again. However, they are citing their inability to predict values. Well, that's kind of crazy. Isn't that what your model was built on? Telling homeowners what their home was worth with your Zestimate? Now, it is an algorithm, but I don't think the general public really understands what an algorithm is. It's not an end-all be-all. Could it be a nice general predictor? 100%. It is calculating data. However, what computers and algorithms don't understand is that the data is based on so many other things than numbers, that there is no computer system that can calculate what the inside of that home was worth, the staging, the upgrades, the absolute just beautiful nature of the neighborhood, street by street, subdivision by subdivision. They're lumping them all together, new construction to resale, foreclosure to not, auction to not. So there's so many variables that are put into a home's value that's the reason why algorithms are off, because a computer program will never go into your home. They're never going to smell your home. They're never going to see your neighbors. It's strictly based on data, and that is hard facts, but we all know real estate is emotional. And when buyers and sellers get together and there's an emotional purchase, right, we create market value. And from that, the Zillow, they're trying to interpret all of this data. However, when they were overinflating, they were overpaying for homes on purpose because their predictive analytics said that based on the prior data that the market was going to continue to increase at such a crazy rate, and it just didn't. That's not sustainable. It was very short-lived. I've talked about this before. It was about March through June. We had a huge, incredible increase in home values. That was never going to be sustainable. But again, the algorithms, they went on data and their predictive analytics were wrong. So they overpaid for homes. They were buying homes, as an example, for $250,000 and days later flipping them and putting them back on the market for $20,000 to $40,000 higher. No market is like that. And were there people willing to pay for it? Sure, I guess there were some at some point, but then when the market changed, the buyers stopped paying for the appraisal gaps. And guess what? When that happens, the real appraised value comes into effect. And ultimately, what you started to see are those home sales were coming back down very close or below what Zillow paid for them. And overall, as you can see, they're selling at about 4% less than what Zillow paid for the homes. That tells you they overpaid. Their business model doesn't work. So if you're one of the few that did receive a Zillow offer, they overpaid for your home, congratulations. You probably walked away with more money than you knew what to do with. However, for the rest of them, I don't know what they're gonna do for their model. Maybe it's a pause. They're also citing that they didn't have the systems, they didn't have the workers in place. Guess what? People matter. Real estate will never be fully tech. We are gonna be tech enhanced. We need tech, but tech needs people, and we need you. I hope that helps explain a little bit about Zillow.